The education in India is constantly changing. Since the beginning of the pandemic, it has gone through so many of ups and downs. The parents know that every child's foundation is built on their education. Reshaping their behaviors, preferences, talents, and mindsets alters a person genuinely. So everyone wants the best education system, the best school, and the best teachers for their kids. Nowadays, the Indian education system is facing with so many challenges that have recently come to light when the COVID-19 virus crippled the industry. Amongst other things, the lack of practical subjects, training, and the option for students to choose from more versatile subjects are the biggest issues and challenges in education today. Top 5 problems in Indian education system. 1. Lack of a budget. Early schooling required students to physically attend classes. These entire costs for the facilities and infrastructure that the school would have to offer to its students. Even the students would have to spend money, time, and effort on the daily drive to school. Many students are not been able to get the proper education due to the lack of budget. The government has launched many schemes to ensure that every child has the right to education. On the other hand, educators have been able to overcome all financial and geographic limitations owing to advanced technology, though getting a proper internet connection and devices is still a challenge for many. Hope we will overcome this problem soon. 2. Too much pressure on grades. In the education system in India, a student's intelligence and performance are mostly determined by their grades. Additionally, extracurricular activities are viewed as a detour from academics. This thought stems from the idea that only professionals like doctors, lawyers, engineers, and chartered accountants are good, and everybody wishes their child to become one of these. To achieve that, one has to get 99.9% in India. This shouldn't be the case. Students should be encouraged to follow their hobbies and make a career in the same: music, art, and to be named a few. 3. Too much competition. In India, a student with a score of at least 90% would be regarded as intelligent. A student who had a lower score might not be intelligent and competent. A student's IQ cannot be determined by their grades. By altering the way exams are administered, technology could be able to address this problem. Tech solutions are now working in improving communication skills, not focusing on overall growth. One of the biggest challenges of the Indian education system is that it is built to impart knowledge, theoretical mostly. Remember algebra? We all knew we would never use it in life, yet we had to study it because the system thinks it is important. However, by emphasizing the student's overall growth, EdTech platforms are assisting in resolving this problem. Today's educational methods, made possible by technology, emphasize hands-on learning, practical experience, and the development of soft skills in addition to topic knowledge. 5. Lack of training. In the Indian education system, rote memorization typically dominates the curriculum. It is heavily theoretical. It is so prevalent that even to get admission to a school, a child should know the alphabet, numbers, and whatnot. Once children get in, they are only appreciated for reciting answers word for word. This suggests that teachers place more emphasis on conceptual understanding and neglect to incorporate practical learning in schools. Visual materials and practical applications of solutions are frequently not used. At the college level, where students get a degree based on a written exam alone and no practical knowledge. To support actual hands-on learning, technology can be leveraged to transform conventional teaching into fun, interactive experiences. When this happens, education will be the ideal mix of conceptual learning and practical knowledge. For college, training semesters, workshops, and practical subjects should be included in the curriculum, but students should also be taught skills that will help them land a job. What's the way forward? To create the best education system in India, parents, teachers, and policymakers have to unlearn a lot of the things they know. The new education policy that was set up in 2020 recognizes these issues and is trying to eradicate them by including more practical subjects, adding more versatile subjects, and giving students the option to choose the best for them. For parents, it is important to understand that education and the learning process are very dynamic. With the help of technology, the idea of online learning has become popular, and the overall education quality is also improving. The Indian educational market does have its fair share of difficulties as it grows and transforms. The EdTech platforms are working together to make sure that every obstacle is overcome, to assist the education sector in overcoming obstacles. To create the best education system in India, parents, teachers, and policymakers have to unlearn a lot of the things they know. The new education policy that was set up in 2020 recognizes these issues and is trying to eradicate them by including more practical subjects, adding more versatile subjects, and giving students the option to choose the best for them. The EdTech platforms are working together to make sure that every obstacle is overcome, to assist the education sector in overcoming obstacles. It helps in ensuring that learning is fun and engaging while putting a strong emphasis on development. It is anticipated that embracing technological advancements through online education will considerably aid in resolving the problems the Indian educational system is currently facing. If you like the video, please subscribe this YouTube channel, press the bell icon, and make some comments on this. Thank you so much for